All right, I think we're up and running now. No way to confirm perfectly. Yeah, it's going. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Path of Exile. And, hello all. Firing this thing up. Getting a little better at doing this. I'm always, it's always a scary thing to, click that start streaming button. Everything has to be just right. But I think we're in good shape here. We've got Faustus going. We've actually decided to push for... What is it? We've got an Omen of Amelioration. How much do these cost now? Let's find out. Let's reverse it and say Omen 269. Oof. But we're carrying these around. That way, if I do die, I won't lose 2 bars. I'll only lose a half a bar. Hey, Babavos. Hello. Very cool. Good to see you. Everything should be up and running smoothly. We're pushing towards 97. I just looked up a weapon, too. I was just looking up a weapon. And to get to a 1280 even, it's going to cost a minimum of 95 divines. I might be able to offer, like, this has been up for a day, this offer, so it's, you know, it's not selling. Ah, you're a 91 right now. Very cool. Are you doing mostly delve for that? Also, let's do it. Let's do a voice check. Let's do a voice sound check. Can you guys even hear the music back here? I don't even know. Go do a quick one. Let's just do, I don't know. That good? No. Let's see. Like, we can knock this. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. And let's see if the sound is okay and the voice is okay. Is that too loud for you guys? We took some hits here. Yep, sounds all good. Video's okay. Alright, cool. Yeah, we just fired it up, so I just want to make sure. The old infamous no voice going through or no sound going through. Thanks, I appreciate it. Oh, hello everybody. Just fired up. We're just doing a sound check, a voice check, and then the visual clarity is all good. We're just getting everything fired up. I'm trying to get to the next level for, well, I'm trying to get maybe 90 divines or 85 divines, so I'll take an offer for that, because that offer's been up for a day. So it's, you know, it's not selling at 95, so maybe 85, and I think we're at roughly 60, maybe 75 divines. So we'll see. We could take this one, might as well just take this. And we're trying to get some more EXP and do all that kind of stuff too. I've got my water ready. Did map for a little bit. Gonna do the mine today. Nice. How deep are you in Delve right now? Have you started going down deeper and deeper, or just starting it out, or? Hey, Jeremy, good to see you. Very cool, guys. Good to see everybody. We're just pushing. This is going to be a kind of, you know, just me trying to get EXP. Now, technically, I should be trying to do it a little bit safer. I'll take a look at the EXP per hour. I look at that triple. See, that's when you start going deeper, they start doing triple balls like that versus just singles. Doesn't really matter, but I mean, it's a little bit concerning. If I would go up to like 2 or around 290, I think we'd be a lot safer. But I mean, we haven't really been in too much danger here. Hey Curtis, I can either get good damage and bad survivability, or good survivability. I cannot get both. Are you talking about on this build, or are you getting in general? Because there's ways you can scale back either one. Right now we're kind of in a I would say we're leaning too much into the survivability. But actually, no, we're doing. I think this is a good balance. So far, right, with the content I'm doing, it's a good balance. There is a I did find a Crystal King, and it's a bit of a concern. I don't want to do him, you know, I don't want to mess up and get killed by him. He's at 400, depth 400, so he's going to be harder than normal. Normally I'm up around 290, where it seems all the resonator chests are at 290, and there's not nearly as many down here. Is a weird thing, but we could grab this smuggler's thing. And I even went sideways. He's right over here. Let's see where he is. Let's get some water before I... Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. And on this build? Or in general? Yep, there he is. That could be worth a lot. If we score on that, it's like 20 divine. So that would get the next 1300 DPS weapon, but we'll see. Let's just grab this smuggler's cache up here. It's right here, just sitting here. The other good thing is you go deeper, you know, you get, there's one. That's a good one. That's an okay one. That's a very good one. That's okay. That's bad. This is bad, and that is okay. Taking a break from Jug and just got past Axe on Righteous Fire Inquisitor. Very cool. Getting a lot more Resonator caches at depth 75 than I was. Yeah, me too. I might go up there and just knock out Resonator caches. I didn't do your Berserker build, and I'd survive, but took forever to kill anything. Still working on this build. Yeah, the Berserker build, I even had more DPS, and yeah, I scaled that character up even higher. He had more DPS than this character, especially because of Carnage. I'd have to look at your path of building and find out why. I had like on POB on my other character, I had 21 million DPS, so I was in really good shape. Whereas this guy's sitting at about 6 to 7 million, I think. 6-ish million right now. Should be up around 7.5 if I can get the next sword. We'll see. There we go. And I'll probably try to jump up to 290 and see if we can get more Resonator caches up there than down here, because we're not getting very many. Look at this. It's a little dangerous. I haven't died down here yet, but still, it's a little, I mean, they're hitting pretty hard down here. And you're at depth 80, 90, yep. You'll work your way up. I think you'll still get a lot of Resonator. I think you'll make bank even at 80 or 90 down here. Whereas I'm not seeing... I saw a drop-off in Resonator caches the deeper I went like this, which doesn't really make sense. I think they're getting replaced by these supposedly better fossils, but the game doesn't realize that the fossils are not where the money is right now. So I'm probably going to go up to 290, which is going to be very, very safe for this character. This is safe, but not very, very safe. Yep, even at 70, it was a lot more currency than in maps, yeah. I just want to find more Resonator. I found quite a few more of the Prime Resonators down here than I was finding up there, but still, I wasn't fossils and azurite scale with depth, so I think it's a bit more money down there. Generally, but what I've been seeing is the Resonator caches are getting replaced, or seem to be getting replaced by fossil nodes behind those walls, and I'm not seeing as many Resonator caches, unfortunately, than I was. Well, I'm gonna find out. We're gonna go up a little. I'm gonna go see if I can get significant. I was like getting ridiculous amounts. Just less fun because it's all coming from buying Resonators with azurites to sell. Nice to get the drops. Oh yeah, yep. And let's see if we can go up a little. That's 363. So let's see, right around 305. What's this one? Stonewood. That's a bad one. Let's see if, I don't know, let's go with this one. 298. Let's go around in that level. All right. And we're still doing, I think I was getting like a solid 34 to 36 million EXP per hour down there, which really wasn't horrible, but it's not great. So I'm going to reset this. I reset it now, and then we'll see what we can get over, a few nodes up at this level. It shouldn't be as high, but I don't know how they're scaling their EXP either. We'll find out together. Hey, thank you for the like. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. We just fired it up. Pushing for 97, so I'm trying to do a little bit safer content, but also I need to make another 20 divines to get the next weapon that I want. Hopefully we can make a deal for the weapon at 85 divines. If not, well, I'm at 75, so maybe 10 divines. Maybe we're only 10 divines away. Alright, so I'm going to start checking these side areas for resonator caches. Resonator prices are still really good. I think the primes came down a little bit. We'll open all this up. Nice with the explodes down here. I like the size of the AoE. We're in good shape there. Oh, thank you for the like. I appreciate it, guys. Oh, let's knock that guy out and scoop up this gold. I wasn't finding as many good gaps in Faustus, like the high-low gaps that I was finding the other day. So that was a little rougher. I had more gold on me, and I actually fired up my town to do some, I think, mapping. I think I got mappers done up there. I just threw some maps in there. Let's go take a quick peek at that just to see what's going on. The mappers should be done, I guess. Nice to get the drops, yep. And where we go.
Workers won't work unless they're
Don't
paid.
forget, you've got a bit of treasure.
Oh, they ran out? They ran out of gold? What did they do? Suspend mapping. They're not going. Maybe they ran out of gold. Let's see. Yep. We'll add, I don't know, 11,000. And now are they going? Yep. Okay, so what do we get out of here? Anything of value? I guess we get, I don't want any of that. No. I guess we can go like that just to take it and then discard all. Okay. Or we could throw it in the disenchanter too. Oh, that's an interesting one. Don't want this stuff though. A lot of this I don't want. I don't even want this stuff. A Vow, I'll take that. And a Greater Eldritch, that's not bad. And this stuff is probably, I don't want to have to check all this. Oh, we can apply the loot filter. Don't want to deal with this stuff. So we can disenchant this. We'll disenchant that. And this one too. And then discard all the rest. And what are we doing with the disenchanter? Is he actually making... he's doing something. There we go. Oh, and here's a comment. We may have stumbled on the reason Delve pros say darkness farming is bait. Deeper you go, better nodes and richer azurite, but worse darkness areas. Yeah, I couldn't believe the drop off. And I'm not sure that it's a real drop off, but it really seems that way so far. Get all this stuff out of here just for a second. Put that there. I mean, I technically shouldn't throw these around, but throw them on the ground, but oh well. Let's take a look. Anything off these things? We got a chaos. We'll take that and that. And that. And discard all. Even those, I guess. Wow. Usually I don't do these maps. Oh, we'll take that and just use it. Annulment? I'll take that. Sure, why not? Another map, but that's a bad map. And discard all. And this one? There's stuff. But I don't know if this is worth it, really. Discard all. Yeah, I usually don't run the mappers. So I'm just like, eugh. I don't want any of this stuff, I don't think. Guess we can just pick it up and throw it in there, but and this is not going to be good for us. Ooh, here's a 16%er and discard all. I need a little bit more for... Oh, we can throw this one in the disenchanter. I can use some more of these, I guess. And take that and that. None of this stuff, though. Maybe that one. Discard all. Holy cow. And this one. We'll put that in the disenchanter. We'll take this and just use it right now. That's the stuff. Doesn't really matter. None of this matters. Discard all. And one more. Okay. Lesser. I don't want that. Don't want any of this. Yeah, that's not that good. I'll just let these mappers run out. These are kind of a pain. I think we'll do better just without them for now. Unless I like run really good maps. We'll just let those guys out. And there. Not bad. It's something though. I still wish they would have they moved this apart, which is cool, but it would have been nice if they had said, "Hey, we moved the recombinator," and what if they moved it closer, so it was even worse? I would have loved that. It would have been. They missed that opportunity. And we don't need these things. All those away. Done. Not a bad sorting. And I guess we don't need that, and we don't need this. Okay, let's go back down and get back to work. All right. Mine encampment. I guess we'll just go there. And we should be in good shape here. 10,000 azurite. I haven't checked the prices of the azurite. And what are we at? 299. So I'm gonna reset it again to reset our EXP, and I'll just take a few nodes and see how we're doing EXP wise versus really a lot deeper. And just hopefully find some resonator things back here. Not this way. This is a lot safer too. I mean, we weren't dying down there at 400, but they were some chunky hits. I had to pay a little bit more attention, whereas this is just should be very, very safe for this character. And hopefully we'll make enough. We need to make about 10 to 15 divine, I'm guessing. I have to sell my old weapon still. Got it up there at 15 divines, which I think is pretty much the cheapest one. And these are easy nodes, guys. But I want to find some resonator caches, and I want to test the EXP at this level down here versus the other one. We were doing 34 million, and I was probably doing about 30 to 34 million just doing a beach map that I'd set up. Maybe I have to test it with I didn't do a lot of testing for EXP per hour this league as opposed to last leagues. I've done videos where all kinds of crazy stuff. And we'll just go here. 37, really. Doesn't seem like maybe the EXP doesn't really scale up that much at all either. The deeper we go, you'd think it would scale up a little bit by doing 400s versus 300s, but if it's not more EXP and it's not more loot, there's no reason to go at 400 for sure. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Just fired it up a little bit ago. Messing around, getting the... let's check the side areas. That's what we're up here for. There's a fossil. Now let's see. Is it going to be like triple resonator cache back here? Oh, we already found one. And it's really good. The very first thing we found was whereas I wasn't finding those down there hardly at all. It scales with the monster level and quant, so you only get more EXP above... Oh, 1 second. I'll read that. It scales with the monster level and the quant, so you only get more EXP above the monster level 83 if you have more quant in the biome. And I don't think I do. But I have to look at it. Because I don't look at those biome stuff, which you're talking about. I'll show you in a second. You're talking about the mods on each little biome down here. But I don't even look at those, so I just do whatever's in the air. I just go to the cool nodes that I want to grab. I know there's some good nodes, but I just never pay attention to those. Maybe I should. And I imagine the quant goes up, but I just haven't, you know, doing the same kind of activity at this level, picking the same kind of nodes, doing the same kind of stuff, seems to be rough. Well, let's see, after 2 nodes, it's in the 30 millions per hour. Yeah, that's pretty much what I was getting down there, so, and it was a lot more dangerous. To the point where I actually grabbed, you know, I grabbed that, this thing, the Omen of Amelioration, because I didn't want to die down there and lose 2 bars. Usually I don't grab one of those until at least 97. Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks. There we go. I've learned a lot more about Twitch today. We actually made it to the affiliate level, and I had to make sure that the ads were off, and there's no way to turn them completely off, but I think I've got it down to 30 seconds per hour for an ad, and I need a break to drink water, you know, occasionally too. So I think 30, if we can get it down to 30 seconds per, I think that would be cool. We'll see if it's true. I'm learning all about all that stuff this week. This will be our 5th time going over there later tonight. But it seems to be working. And I didn't look at the video settings. I'll have to look at those next. I'll look at those after the stream tonight to see if I can get a even better. Oh, thank you for the like. A better quality. But you guys are saying that it's pretty decent quality, which is surprising. I thought Twitch would be really bad. Like not even. Well, the first time I did it, it was bad. And this one is bad, right? Oh no, that's a really good one, guys. Let's go get that if we can. That's a really valuable one. Hey, James, good to see you. Hello everyone as well. And let's go over here. And what are we at? 33. We're doing about the same EXP per hour at 300 that we were doing at 400. It's just, I thought they would do some kind of scaler besides the quant thing. That is rough. And the monsters are way easier at this level. They're not very dangerous here for this character. I mean, sometimes you'll notice, you know, if you're building up your character to 300, it's starting to get a little more serious. But once you get a really good Defiance of Destiny, you're in good shape. You don't have to worry about much. But I didn't want to die at you know, halfway to go to the level. And let's do that. 1 second. Hello. There we go. And let's go deeper. We want this one right here. This is worth a divine, I think. I still have to remember there's two of them. One is worth like 1.4 divines, and there's the other ones that are worth like 100 and something chaos. Both are worth it to go. That's probably why I don't really care. I'm like, I want both of them, so I can't remember which is the really good one. There's one really, really good one down here, and that might be it. I think it's the hollow, not the fractured. But what's back here? Just a lost loot. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Fired up a little while ago, a little bit ago. We're pushing for 97. And I need to get a new weapon too. Probably 1300 DPS. I can't afford the 1400 DPS. I have a 1400 DPS on my other guy, so I don't think I'll push and grind out you know, that would be kind of silly to grind out the divines when I do have one of those on my other character. I haven't taken anything from him, but yeah, I mean, I should be fine. Also, a question. Oh, thank you for the like. What happens if let's say I hand my weapon to somebody else, they hand it to me? Will we get in trouble for like passing gear between people? I've never done that. I don't think you would, right? I mean, I'm not, you know, it's a nice piece of gear, but it's not that nice. You won't get in trouble? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it didn't make sense. It was like I was a little bit worried about it. I was like, no, it should be fine. But I've never logged in both of my guys in my same account. So, you know, because this is my free-to-play account as a challenge. Also earlier today, like last night, I looked into, I used to play, what is it called? I don't know, Lost Ark. But then that had all kinds of weird, you know, tons of, when you got up to a certain level, it was really, really, really hard. But I didn't mind because I wouldn't spend all, like, they would make you spend money. I was like, I'm not going to spend any money on it. And I think was it always free to play? I think it was. I don't think I ever bought the game. So I started just playing the beginning of it, and holy cow, is it complicated again. I played for like half an hour, and I was like, this is really, really pretty complicated. Just setting up all the different keybinds and everything. So I stopped. I may try it again because they came out with a big update that something or other, I'm not even sure what it is. But it's a pretty cool game. I just pretend that there's no cash shop, and whatever I get, and I'm not like, here's the thing, to me, if I can't do like the best content because I don't have the gear for it, because I didn't pay for it or whatever, I don't care. I just ignore that content and play whatever. Here's another one. See, we're getting, and this is kind of anecdotal, but we're already getting more resonator caches up here than we are down there. Not that 2 is a lot, but still. And 5 fundamentals? Really? Hey, welcome to the stream. So I did look at that today, because I've been doing 6 weeks of 6 weeks of Path of Exile, which is a long. This is a pretty long time. And Hidden Riches. Okay, okay node. There we go. Nice. So I was looking for something else to play in addition to this. So I'd still be playing this and another. Ooh, let's get this. Light that up. This is an okay-ish one. Lucent, Aberrant. Nice. And we're still at the. Oh, we're at 300. So we must have crossed the threshold to get up to the better fossils behind there. Normally you wouldn't, if you're a little bit lower than this, or you know, not as deep, you wouldn't get 4 per when you're opening that up. You'd get like 2, maybe 3, but not 4. So we must have crossed over a little bit of a threshold, which also concerns me that it's scaling back the resonators too. So I might have to go up to like 290. Oh, we're gonna have to get this, and we don't have any torches, so we're gonna have to fight our way out. Hey, welcome to the stream, guys. Welcome everybody. I've got my 2 glasses of water and a cough drop ready to go. Jump over this way, peek over here. That's an azurite, a little azurite here. And let's see if we can grab this in the darkness. And Life Gate on hit does work in the darkness, but Leech does not. So that's why we can live back in there. Hey, welcome to the stream. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. I'll do my best to answer those. Some stuff I don't know about, but I know I know a fair bit about this game. A little bit here and there. Still, I would rate my knowledge of the game after, I don't know, it's been 7 or 8 years, as a C+. Which isn't that great, but a lot of hours too. Oh, like this guy. He's a pain. Just not cool. Take all his gold though. And we'll go get more torches. And what are we doing EXP per hour? We're actually doing pretty well for EXP per hour. Not horrible, 38 at this level too. I really wish they would scale that up, you know, to get even 10% more at 400. consistently would be pretty cool. We're going after this. Let's go get it. And if we find a Crystal King up here, I think it's worth risking the fight, even at this level, at this depth. I don't think the fight will be too bad. So we'll risk it. And just like that. If I die, then we'll only lose a half a bar. Well, let's go peek in here. Yeah, because I was running beaches for Sulfite, and I was getting 34 million EXP per hour. And I was like, really? That's not that great either. The thing was, this whole league, I was more focused on gold per hour. Not gold per hour, but gold per map. So I didn't do a lot of tests to figure out what a decent EXP strat was. And so now I'm like trying to guess at it. What the current good deal is for EXP. Hello, welcome to the stream. Bunch of people in here now. And we're just knocking out. We're trying to do a couple things. Get the next level, and we're trying to get about 10 divine. And hopefully I'll sell that other weapon that I had. I've already lowered the price to 15 divine. I think we're the cheapest one. Hey, Loco. Crazy owl. We don't need this weapon, right? And let's just ID it. 547, not bad, but and it's a 6 link. How much is it worth? 10 chaos. I don't want it. And we'll just, I don't want this thing, but we'll just throw it right there for now. If anybody wants it, just let me know. That's not a good weapon though. I mean, it's an okay weapon. Just no, they would rather use a Terminus S than this. We don't want that in there. Off to the sidelines it goes. And let's go like that, and we'll throw those down just to keep everything tight. And do we need more? We'll take one more, and let's get back in there. I don't like those nodes, but we'll go this way. Hello. And a hello. There we go. All right, let's do this. I think we might, we're not, I guess we're maybe up to like a half a divine. We haven't got any big ones. Oh, this node that we're going to is going to be worth something, so. We'll get there. And then it's going to be a 13 DPS weapon, and then we'll be okay. Then I'm probably going to have to give my 1400 DPS weapon from my other guy. I don't want to have to grind for that. The 1400 DPS weapons are how much? $290 divines. Ouch. I got mine just 2 weeks ago for 105 divine. And now they're up to 290. That's ridiculous. It's a ridiculously high price. So, and this happens probably I haven't seen it that bad, but pretty much every league, if you can get your weapon sooner than later, you'll be in good shape. Looking at that made me decide to level an Energy Blade character. Yeah, that was pretty rough at 1400. 1300 is doable, but 1400. I should do an Energy Blade version of this, because then you don't, with Energy Blade, you don't have to buy a weapon, right? Then you can just dump all that divines into other gear. That'd be an interesting method to do it. The reason I took Berserker this league was because I saw the price of the Carnage Flesh and Flame Jewel. I checked it like a week before the league start, and I saw that the price was 110 divines just for half of it. So I thought, what is that, 200 divines to get the Carnage node as a Juggernaut? And I said, oh wait a second, I'll just do Berserker for free, and that worked out completely fine. Plus I got to try the other nodes, the new nodes on Berserker too. Oh, 1 second. Plus, with Energy Blade cast on critical, you can use lightning spells like Shock or Shock Nova and Arc and take advantage of Doriani's thing with the Merc this league. Very cool. I tried that a little bit early in the league. I don't think I had it set up right. But yeah, a lot of people are really scaling up their damage with Dorianis. And I imagine they're going to fix that. If they do keep them in, I think they're going to fix that next league. And we'll go around this way. Okay. Jump down here. Oh, we'll take the wealth. Why not? Nothing in there. Well, there is, but we don't want it. Yeah, I'll definitely have to look into that. I just have to remember to look into it. And just like this. There's so many builds, guys. It's unbelievable. It really is cool with this game. All the different things you can do, and unreal. There we go. And should we go down there? 9 is enough. We can go down there. And if you stand right here, it should light it up a little bit, right? One of these. 1 second. Already drinking water. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what we got here. And I don't want to make the next episode on this character until I, get a bunch of upgrades, so I got to work on the upgrades. I was doing that last night off stream and, not recording anything. And then this morning I played a little bit, and then now trying to grind for the next 10 to 20 divines. I don't want to deal with all those maps, so we'll just take this and that, and we'll leave the transmutes too. Oh. Let's light these guys up. Why not? Hey, thank you for the like. I appreciate it. Pops up over there. If anybody does the... so we've tried the Twitch streaming this week for the first time. But if anybody's done this before, YouTube is very easy to set up as far as the streaming thing. There's not very many buttons to press. It just kind of does it. And there's not a lot of complexity to it. Holy cow. I would say it's like, feels like 3 or 4 times the complexity on Twitch as far as the buttons, the things to manage, all that kind of stuff. It's a lot more. It really is. This is just kind of fire up. There's chat. It shows the people here. It shows the likes. And that's it. It's done pretty simple. Not too complicated. Twitch was a whole nother thing. Really is a lot more. Ooh, what is this? Oh, that's a bad one. And that used to be a good one. Not anymore. We'll do that and that. And we'll probably just buy the second, not the permanent, the potent ones. The potent resonators. Those are probably worth more. We'll vendor those, not vendor them, we'll auction them off on through Faustus. We'll peek back in here just in case. Come on, something good, please. Oh, this doesn't look like a dead end, does it? Nope. Let's just go back this way.
Swift end.
There we go. Stuff. Oh, we could check right over here, but this is probably not going to be worth it either. I noticed that if you get really close to the node, that they don't really seem to it feels like they zero out the reward if it's really close. There must have been some kind of abuse case where it's just, maybe it just generates and wipes it out. I don't know. But it seems to wipe it out if it's really close. So, occasionally it'll still be there, but that's what I've noticed. Hey, welcome to the stream. There's a bunch of people in here. Hello, everybody. And we just click that. And it drops all the gold on the ground, but we want to go down here and grab whatever's down in here. We've got enough torches. These are pretty good EXP. That's pretty good EXP down in these things, in the cities. Riches, abandoned, those, and those. And we're pretty safe down here. These used to be real. I mean, probably a year or two ago, I would be very reluctant to come down in these. Probably 2 years ago. I was like, these things are crazy down here. It's hard to pick up stuff. But now it's not so bad. Let's find some more creatures. Will this light it up? It should. Maybe that's not the light up one. Sealed is not worth it. And we'll just drop this. Is it this one that lights it up? Sorta, kinda. I dropped a torch, so it's hard to tell. Abandoned charts. Don't want to deal with that. And wow. But I think deeper for the cities, I think we did a lot better city rewards down there, but this stuff, not that great. Sometimes it's good. But this one's going to be great. Every one of those lights lights up the path to the next. Ah, very cool. One of our map guys done. I just throw the torches. I don't like usually standing on those things and not moving around too much, so I've seen ones that are more clear. When you really stand on it, it like goes boom, 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 and you can really tell that it lights it up. I thought that was doing it, but it didn't. It wasn't too clear. Yeah, this is a good one. And where is it? Come on. There it is. Ink. Easy money. Let's fill this up. Let's go see how much these are selling for right now. Let's see.
What have you got for me?
Currency exchange. Oh, we got to collect all of this. Is there any kind of a spread on these right now? 137-ish from 112. That's not a good spread. Only like 20 chaos profit. And you'd be spending a chunk of gold there. Oh, these are good. 329. 329. Now that would be 8,000 gold. And what's the jump? 8,000 gold for 50k. 8,000, that's 32,000 gold per divine. That's not a good price. It's okay. I mean, it's something. So maybe we'll buy one and make a little bit more. Let's say we'll buy one at 281. Not very good. 32,000 per divine is not that good, but it's something. And we'll put this in here. We'll keep going. We'll get like a quarter divine each time out of a divine. It's, yeah, per sale, but it's something. Not the maps. We'll go this way. And where are we at? I'm not even at the right spot. There we go. That one's bad. That's used to be good. This one is bad. Let's just keep going this way. We could, I mean, if it's right there, we could grab that one. And EXP per hour is still 32 million. Not that, it was only a little bit better down at 400, like 34 million. And this is a lot safer, so definitely worth it. We seem to be doing fine on the, well, not the resonators. We only found 2 of them, so we haven't found that many more. Or it just felt like we were finding less down there. They were getting replaced by something else, like the technically good fossils, which aren't good. Right? I mean, they're good, but they're not nearly as good as resonators right now. And we shouldn't go that way. Peeling off here, so let's go back. I'll take the EXP though. There we go. And we're saving up for... Oh, wow, I went really far too. I was just off on the side area. And we're saving up for the next 1300 DPS weapon. That'll be the next upgrade. Although, I mean, we really don't need it for the content we're doing right now. But if we were to push deeper... Also, I want to fight the Crystal King down there, and it would be nice to have a chunk more DPS for him. Just because then you're not facing him for as long. And we're going to be face tanking him, so hopefully it'll go well. Like that. And away we go. Hey, welcome to the stream. Oh, I'll take that jagged one, I guess. It all adds up over time. Anything down here? Probably not. A lost wealth with 2 chaos. And are you guys doing delve, or what are you guys doing right now mostly?
Swift end.
For me, it's easy. I don't have to think too much. I like that. And the profits are still through the roof this week, which I like. I haven't seen delve this good as far as profits, probably ever. Even back in the day when we had the perfect fossils, perfect fossils were really nice. I think it was up to like 2 perfect fossils per divine. You're doing delve as well? Very cool. Well, let's open up all 4 of these. If you don't have stun immunity and you try to open these, it might be a little tricky because these things are a bunch of Roas, like the mud flats. You're doing EXP maps. How are you setting up your EXP maps? I'm wondering, because I didn't do any testing this league. I've done gold maps, and then that got ruined when the champion scarabs went way up. But I haven't done EXP maps. I was getting like 3 to 4, about a little over 3 million per per map, which isn't that good for me. So I needed more than that. And this is decent, but it's not that great. You're doing delving and mapping with beasts, incursion, and rituals. Very nice. Incursion. Oh, okay, incursion. Yep, for Elva. Go down here and do that. Are you getting all that on one map and it's fully loaded? Thinking you could get a little bit of, you can get rituals pretty close by. To incursion. Probably get, I don't know how I could fit beasts into it unless you're talking about like 3 different map strategies too. That's a possibility. But it would be tough to get all 3 of those maxed out on the same atlas. And I've been talking, so I've lost track of the I lost the cart. I think it's down here somewhere. Let's find. Oh, he took a right here. And then he went down this way. And then it went down there. Oh, I see it now. Oh, 1 second. All that on one map. So you're using the scarabs. Let's take a look at this comment. You're doing all that on one map. Scarabs for Nico, scarab for Red Beast, and the scarab for the ritual reroll. No problem. I didn't like. I liked Elva when I could put the 2 champions in there, and then it would guarantee that all the creatures are magic, and I was making bank. It was so easy to get gold. 34,000 gold per tier 16 map. It was so simple. And then the price went up to 20 a pop, so you're looking at 40 chaos, a fifth of a divine just for those 2 scarabs. So yeah, it's like I don't like that as much now. And I never did the what do you call it? Oh, this is the one I really don't like. So I really shouldn't have messed with this. You got to fight. You know, you got to fight this 4 times. Oh, you know what I'll do? I got to turn this thing down too, without dying. Let me do this afterwards. The transparency is a little too bright. I turned it up when I was off stream, but I like turning it down to make it less annoying to you guys. Let's see if we can do it right now. Options, UI. Wish this was a little bit higher. We put this at the top. There it is. It's still too high. Right around there. I can still see it. All right, there we go. Hey, welcome to the stream. Bunch of people in here. Very cool. Hello, everybody. And we're basically doing 2 things with this stream. Kind of comparing the 400 depth versus the 300, and I've not been impressed with the difference, the value at 400 versus 300 at all. The value at 300 is comparable or might even be a little bit better with the resonator price if there's more resonators up here, which there seem to be, but I can't prove. And then also the EXP is not any, it's almost exactly the same. So if that's the case, 400 is a chunk more, they're chunkier at 400 depth, a lot chunkier, and they can actually put a dent in my damage. So We should. Where's the guy? Oh, here he is. I gotta finish him. There he is, and there. And where's the... It's not even showing up? There it is. This thing is not worth anything. This bloodstained, I don't think it's worth anything. Like worth maybe 10 chaos. So that fight is not worth it. That's why I try to stay away from this node. Hello, welcome to the stream. And, oh, a little bit of a dead end here, but this, I hope there's a Crystal King here, guys. The Crystal, I didn't want to, I found one at depth 400, but I didn't want to fight him. I don't want to lose a chunk of EXP if he's really hard at 400. He shouldn't be, but I just don't want to. But at 300, I'll face tank him, I hope. We fought him at 176, that was easy. But at 300, he should be okay. Especially with this character. This character is pretty tanky. And I just want to face tank him. I don't want to do anything like tricky or, you know, just want to not think through the fight. And if we land that, I don't know what it's going for. Probably 20 divine for the that one item that he drops. I haven't dropped one all league from him. I fought him a few times and still nothing, but he drops other things that are like worth 1 to 3 divines. But it would be nice to get a big chunk, and then we could get the weapon, and then I can do the next episode too. The next weapon, I gotta fix like probably 4 or 5, 6 things on this character. Also, to do the next episode, I already did it, but it'll be part of it, is the Alira thing. You have to turn in and get rid of the Alira. Because on this character, I'd rescued Alira, or helped her, but we had the plus 15 on our resistances, but that's not needed anymore, so I removed that, and then got a passive point. And if you guys don't know how to do that, it's, you sell 20 regret orbs with a onyx amulet, any kind of just basic onyx amulet. I just went and I just checked the vendors, and the third vendor that I checked had one. So you just buy that. 20 regret orbs are dirt cheap right now, and you turn it in, and it converts that back to a passive skill point, which I like. And that's a bad one, and that's nothing. So let's go here and keep on doing horizontal progression here. But this character at 300 is going to be very, I mean, it's going to be hard for it to kill it. We can just stand here. Let's see. We'll drop a torch. We shouldn't die. You can just stand here. It's nothing. At 400, I can pretty much stand there as well, but occasionally, I think I could just stand there as well. It'd be hard to be killed, even at 400 with this character. Then 500, then things start to, yeah, then we'll see. We'll open up this. To do a real complete test on the resonator, I'd have to actually write everything down, you know, and find out how many broken walls, how many resonators behind them. So I'd have to find like at least 100, probably 80 to 100 broken walls. Check them out beforehand, write it down every time. It would be easier if I just had a little counter, a little app where I could click it too, so you don't want to sit there and stop and write. But it felt like there's more resonators higher than at 300 than at 400, which is weird. But it's possible. Because you get in more interesting fossils down there, but they're not technically, they're just not worth as much as what this stuff is. And this is the worst of the 3. Oh no, it isn't. That's a good one. Yeah. And even we're still doing, you get like 1800 at 400, 1800 azurite there, so definitely worth it. At 400, this is only 1700, so it's not bad at all, guys. Not bad. I like it. Should we go light this up? Let's see. And let's go find out. Purchase. We don't need to upgrade anything, right? 75, 150, 150. Technically we could get this, but I need find out which is better. Is this better or is this better to buy? So let's go find out. This is 300 azurite, this is 750. This has to be worth 2.5 times that, which I think it is. Is that 12? It's a little bit better to buy. We'll find out right now. Which is better? Chaos. Technically 440, so 8 and maybe 11ish, 10 to 11ish if we can get a really good price. At 4, we're looking at 10. And then what about on this one? One of these? No, these are better now, guys. Last night they were, I'm glad I checked. Last night these were better and now these are better. Okay. At 8, that's not better. We'll just sell that one off. And let's go buy a bunch of them and sell them right now. Interesting. I almost just didn't check. I'm glad I did because it's worth it to check. So we'll just buy them in bulk. Purchase. Control shift buys them in bulk. There we go. So how many did we get? 60. Not bad, but... And... how many? We probably have some more in here. And we'll just put these away. How many do we have? 98. I need 2 more. 2 more. I think I'll wait till I get 2 more. Because then I can set a good price that'll sell. Like I can sell it. I can set the price up really nicely. Like this. I can do 100 and then I can pick, like I can easily pick exactly 440 and it'll sell at 440. Otherwise it'll be a weird thing and you won't get your right value out of them. Let's go back down there and get some more of maybe just this right here. Hey, welcome to the stream, everybody. There's a bunch of people in here. Hello. We started about an hour ago. We're just messing around in Delve, getting another level, getting, I need about 10 to 15 divines to get the next weapon. It's going to cost the 85 to 95 divine. Hopefully we can get it for 85. Probably they're going to want 90. Been listed for 95 for a day. We'll see. This will be worth 2 divine once we get this sold right here. Let's go. This should get us enough to buy the other 2. Yeah, this will get us enough. I hope. We'll see in a second. Let's see. A little skeptical. No. Yes. All right, let's go do that real quick. And we can probably throw those in the other thing too, but I don't even want to do that. Let's see. Purchase. 2 of them. Got 100. Now we can set it up nicely. So we come up here. Currency exchange. Control left click there. Just pick chaos. Look at the price. 440. So we're going to do 100 for 440. And that'll set that up. We'll be the cheapest then. 11,000 gold, not bad. And we'll just toss these in here and ID them. What is this doing here? Oh, we're going to look at that price. That's got to be cheap, right? Currency exchange. We'll sell it for 10. And then we did make profit off this thing, 281. We'll take that, click that there, reverse it, put that there, and what's the new price? 281, 3. Oh, it could go up to 329 for one of those. And I guess we could take this and these and oh wow, got 100, and we got we already sold these guys. Very nice. And we'll even take all this out of here. Does it fit? No. How many do we have? 1,000. So let's convert these into divines. Like that, and Wow, the divine prices dropped. You guys notice that? They're below 200 now? And that's that's, yeah. 4 of them for how much? Below 200. And those will sell. There we go. We got it below 200. And maybe one more. Let's do one more. 200. I wonder why. So people are, if these are going, divines are going down and these are going technically up, then these are getting used more. Wow. And how much are the mirrors right now? 1,000, guys? 1,000 divines per mirror? And then what about this? What about the divine shard, or the mirror shards? 51. I bought these for 32. 30, maybe 42. 32 to 40. It was 40, maybe 42. So if you're sitting on divines early in the, like, let's say 2 weeks ago, if you're sitting on a chunk of divines, it's good to, store your divines in these mirror shards, and then you won't lose out on the inflation of the final thing, which are the mirrors. Hey, Tromaxer, good to see you. Ooh. Very cool. There we go. So they're over 1,000 divines now for a mirror. Brutal. We'll put these here and these over here now, I guess. Now we're up to 63. We got about 15 more. 78 divines, but we need 85. All right. Let's take a look at the chart. We're okay there and there. This is a bad one, but we got to go that way anyways. So let's go that way and just see what's over there. Just like that. We did. Today I did set up Twitch for all the different features on it, and it also gave me access to the ads panel today. And I set it up so that we should only get one 30-second ad every hour. So we'll see if that's the case. It doesn't let me set it to no ads. That's the lowest I found the setting, and they really hid that setting too. I had to dig and dig and dig, and then I was like, what about this? And I slid the slider all the way down to almost nothing. So there should be no ads here, and it looks like hopefully once I go over there tonight, if you guys can let me know if it's just one ad every hour for 30 seconds. But I try to do no ads while we're live streaming. And you guys aren't seeing ads here, right? Some of you guys have YouTube Premium, so you don't see ads at all, but you guys aren't seeing any ads on this stream, right? Shouldn't be. I'm pretty good. You got to reset that option every time you fire this up as well. They don't make it easy. No permanent selection. And away we go. That's a good node. We can go up there and grab that one too. This is not. No ads. Very cool. Thanks, Roy. Very cool. I'm not sure why YouTube allows that, but I'm like, okay, they allow me to do it, so I click it. I like that. And let's go this way. Come on. Oh, there's a wall. Finally. We're basically wall hunting for Resonator. See, Resonator caches. This is going to be worth, that's 27 chaos maybe? We got it for 4.4, so yeah. I haven't checked the prices of the powerful ones. We got a peek in here. Oh, we'll take this. That's worth 5 chaos right there, just those 340. Here's another one for 5 chaos. We made 10 chaos out of those two. And that's what we're just going to keep doing that. Convert them to divines buy the what do you call it? It's the small resident. Oh, here's another one. Come on, be a powerful one. This is a good one. One of each. I should go check the prices on those because the other ones, the potent ones, are at 11, 10 to 11. But I'm wondering, did the prices drop on the powerful ones? Possible. Oh, a little hard to see the map down back there. Let's do a little bit. Let's turn it up to there. It's hard to see it when it's all craziness. Although I end up going into the darkness a lot anyways. Oh, let's go. What is that right there? No, nothing. The forgotten loot. We don't want that. And I don't have any torches. Let's get out of here. Oh well. I love it. I think it's, I'm not sure, but is it 20? Is the capacity on there 20 for the torches? I think it is. It might be 18 or 20. We're at 15. Isn't bad, but it's nice to have a ton of torches. You can just throw them all over. Great. We're at cap on the dynamite. The dynamite range and the damage on it too. We're at cap on the duration of the flares at 24 seconds. I think it caps out. We'll see. I really want to know the price of the powerful ones though. We'll jump up there and take a look at the prices as well. Just on the powerful ones. Come on. Oh, can I wisp an item for ask for one question? Can I whisper item for ask one? Yeah. Oh, to send it to me? Yeah, you can whisper that. Sure. You can link it in here. You want to link it to this chat? Sure. The guys, my name is the Cyclone class with underscores on this character. Let's go up here. And you have a question about the item? If I don't know it, maybe somebody in the chat knows the answer too. Hey, C-Loss, how you doing? Good to see you. Going well. There we go. Let's, we bought that. Let's go check the price. And you want to whisper that item link for me, right? You can do that, Timor. And let's see. Hide out. It should come through here. I don't have it blocked or anything, so.
Oh.
Currency exchange. Let's see how much these things are worth. 20, looks like 26 to 27. Not bad. We'll deal with those later. We got a bunch of them. How many do we have? Let's do this. Take this out, and this out. Take all these and put them at the top. Like that. Oh, test. There we go. Yep, you can whisper me, but then you can link it too just by doing the, what is it? Control Alt left click. It should link it to whatever the item is. And let's see. Let's put these down here for now. And we'll put these two, I guess, right here. There we go. And back in we go.
One at a time. One at a time.
Oh, here's the item. Okay, Admiral's Arrogance. Okay. Let's see what you got here. +3, 20%. That's really nice. Here's the thing. It's a little bit sneaky. You take the risk and corrupt this item. That's worth, what is that worth right now? At 20%. We'll get rid of that. We don't care about that. Technically don't care about that, but that's a really good item too. If you don't have any backup item, search. Wow. There's not one listed. What if we back that off to 18? Or one listed. There's not one listed for 20. I would not do that unless you're super rich. I wouldn't do it. Want to try Temple and double on it? I've never done the double corrupt down there, but yeah, that's That's a really good one. The 20% is really good. If you, what I would do is I would try to sell it and buy. I would try to sell it and then buy one with a vuln on hit and 3. So I'd try to, let's see if we can find one. This is 35 divines. I got mine for 1 divine and then I connected it up myself. This is brutal. Actually, I would try to sell it for as much as you can, and I would not even use the Admiral's Gauntlet. I would wait till you can get a cheap one of these, and then I would use the if you can sell that for a lot. Not one listed, so it's probably worth 30 divines, maybe 30 to 50 divines, maybe. To the right buyer. That's the thing. You might have to lower it and see. Maybe it's only 20 divines, but I would use those divines either on a better weapon, or you could get some really good gloves. It's not terrible to just go with rare gloves, and because you can get the implicits that you roll on the gloves. You could get there's a lot of good gloves out there that are rare gloves. It's kind of an open, it's up to you type thing on here. Really is nice. I just got mine for really cheap. Buy them for 6 divs. Nice. Not bad. Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's a good item that you got there. The 20% is really cool because and it's only, I would only get that if you're using Berserk, because what it does is it extends the length of your Berserk a ton. You at 20%, you could get like 20-second long berserks on a boss, because it just keeps on shooting your max, because we have so much attack speed on this build that it just keeps on shooting it back up to max, no matter how much rage loss it keeps increasing, but we just outpace it. So it's really pretty cool. It's a nice item. Yep, I definitely bought that for 20 divine or 6 divines. Now the risk is, here's the thing. I mean, you can corrupt it, but it can be pretty... I would use the double corrupt probably in the temple. I've never done that, but people know about... I would look up how to double corrupt in a temple. They're about 2 divine to buy the temples like that, and then I would just go in there and try to double corrupt it. However you do that, I've never done it. But that's what I would do with that item. I don't know if you just do it in one shot and it puts 2 corrupts on there, or do you have to have it already corrupted and then it allows you to corrupt it one more time? I don't know. That's a nice item. I like it. A lot of different options there. I probably would not just vow it though, because yeah, you just get just one shot for a double corrupt, and what it can land like a single. You can lose the item too. Yep. But you got it pretty cheap. That's a really good, and it's 11% attack speed too. That's almost a perfect one. If it was a 12, then it would be perfect. That's pretty cool. All right. And it might be cheaper just to buy those things and just roll divines on them until it hits that. But that's a really good one. You'd have to hit the 3 and then go from there. So there's a lot to it. Maybe it's worth 20 divines then. But it's a chunk. You can double corrupt or brick it or turn the sockets white. Interesting. But would it turn all the sockets white? Because I think that's what somebody did with this item. The item that I have, and they were selling it for like, they sold a bunch of, they were in there doing a bunch of them because there was a ton of them listed with all white sockets, and I was like, this is kind of odd. Sometimes. Yeah, there was about a week ago, I saw, maybe 5 days ago, I saw, I don't know, it was a dozen of these items on there, and they were all selling for like 1 or 2 divines, and that's how I got mine. I got mine, actually, no, that's the other ones I had. I already sold my other ones. These have actual colors on the, they weren't white, I don't think. This one isn't. The one I had before it was all white. It made putting the sockets in there, the right socket colors in there, pretty easy. But you can use the tainted chromatic orbs now with a corrupted item, and you can actually get off colors really, really easy. So it's no big deal. Take all those and take that and take this too. And let's go get this one right here. Yep, so there's a lot of A lot of different ways you can approach that. It's a perfect, almost perfect item, so I would actually probably sell it as is, and I wouldn't take the risk on it. Depends how much. I guess it all depends. If you have 100, if you're sitting at 100 divines, yeah, sure, go for it. You know, do the double corrupt thing down in a temple. I'd have to look at. I'd actually have to watch a YouTube video on what the possible outcomes on there, because you can get a double corrupt in the temple. So it's worth it to try it on there, but definitely. But I don't know how it works exactly. Like if it already has to be corrupt, or it can do it like you said in one shot. I'm not sure. I'd have to watch it. But that's what I'd probably do with that item. If you had a ton of divines. If you don't have a ton of divines and you can't be, it can't be corrupt, so you could just double corrupt it right from the temple. Or it could maybe land one corrupt. Works like a super Val orb. So is one of the possibilities just a single corrupt, or is it always going to be a double corrupt and a brick, or a color of the thing? You know, I'm just wondering if it has a chance for the single corrupt out of it. Always double. Ooh, that is kind of nice, guys. Yeah, I just never bothered to do that, but I might actually look into doing that just for fun. I was building quite a few temples and selling them too, so you don't want to spend the 2 divines. You can actually build your own temple fairly quickly. I was getting them, I don't know, it felt like I was getting them every temple I would build one up, but it's not every temple. It's probably, some of them fail. Well, here's a tough guy here. Let's put our turbo boost on. Let's see how long it lasts going. Oh, we're getting some hits here. We're taking some hits. Why? What is that guy? Oh, Soul Eater, of course. Well, let's just let him die down. There you go, buddy. Oh, and he's gonna get fed. Well, let's use turbo on him. We'll walk over him to brittle him, and he should go down now. I was like, why is this guy tough? And of course, it's a Soul Eater. There we go. Let's see what we get out of this. Leyline mop. Nah, I don't want to deal with that. Oh, a leather belt. So, go find out what it's worth. We'll stock up here. And the leather belt, unless it bricks it or adds white. Adding white isn't a horrible thing for us. Sometimes it's okay. I mean, it's not the end of the world. And then... oh, this is a good item to... This is an actual good item to do that double corrupt that we're talking about here. We'll use that. Let's ID it. Now it's got to be close to like 320 on the regen. And minus... no, this is a bad item. Womp womp. The minus 18 was barely okay, but the 217 is really bad. If you look at the spread on that, it's a low roll. But we can throw it in the disenchanter. Like this. And disenchant. We'll just disenchant all this stuff. This one, this one, this one. Sure, why not? And this one too. Ephemeral Bond, that's not worth anything, I don't think, right? And then even if I were to disenchant or corrupt it, not worth it. Oh, and this is the animal item that we just got. Animalistic. Let's see. 100 life per second, that's kind of interesting. And what is it worth? Let's turn that one off. And what is it worth? Oh, I guess we're going to have to turn that one off. These are worth maybe 20 chaos. Maybe more, but I'll put it over here to deal with it later. There we go. All right. Very cool. And thanks, Jeremy, for all the answers on that. I appreciate it. And Buko too. Woohoo. And let's see. This one's okay. That one's okay. I kind of want to see what this is over here. This one's bad. There's no easy way to expose. This is pretty much a dead end right here. So let's just go this way. Chunking this out. 34 million. I mean, it's not great, but it's something. And we're just working our way up and trying to get more divines. How's everybody's day going? Pretty well today? I hope. Still cranking along on the no soda, all that, the whole just water and... Let's see, today was steak and chicken. Steak and chicken and eggs was today. No pasta, no carb, no bread, no carbs, no nothing. And no sugar from the soda. I was drinking so many sodas before, guys. Way too many. And we're over 3 weeks in, and I think right about 20 pounds down. I learned yesterday or a couple days ago about the stones for the UK. And a stone is 14 pounds. I'm already lost over a stone. And it's pretty easy. Kind of boring, though. You know, pizza's more fun. And let's see what we got. Let's go. I don't want to deal with the cold items. Early in the league, these are good items. You know, good nodes to go. But later in the league, oh, I'm out of sulfite. All right, let's go back up and do some rituals slash, unless it bricks. Yep, okay. And let's go back up here. All right. As a streamer, it is discouraged so as not to curry subs. What does that mean? As a streamer, is discouraged as not to curry subs. I don't know what that means. I'm new to streaming too, so not new. I mean, I've done it 4 or 5 times over the last 2 years, and then this week I did it. I just started streaming on YouTube more often. But what does that mean? As a streamer, it's discouraged. It is discouraged. What is discouraged? I don't know. As to not to curry subs. I don't even know what a... Yeah. I'll ask. What does that mean? Not sure what that means. Sure what that means. What that means. Is it like doctor? I wasn't giving doctor advice. I was just telling what I was doing. I don't want to get in trouble with the law. All right, let's see here. We need this stuff. Let's go into here. Any idea what that means, Jeff? Not sure. And we got enough of these. Let's go this one here, that one there. Selectiveness, sure. And abundance. That'll double our rituals. Just like that. And these should be safe. Let's do it. Are the stones? I don't know. Thinking of turning off ads. Oh, it's bad? I turned off... I turned off... There should be no ads on this one, on this stream at all, right? Does think... You said think turning off ads is discouraged? Yeah, I turned off ads. There should be no ads here, right, guys? Are ads popping up? Ooh, let's do this one. As a streamer, it is discouraged so as not to curry subs. I'm not trying to get subs on YouTube or anything, so... And we'll open up this. No ads. So there's no ads here. Good. And I just set up Twitch this week, and I had to set up all the ad stuff today, and I got it down to 30 seconds per hour. They don't let me turn it off all the way, and we'll see what happens there. We'll take this. Now we've got this Sentinel thing. I got to remember to use it. Let's go over here. Let's use it right now. Like it. Deploy Sentinel. I wish the Sentinel was just... I wish they'd just turn this into a reworked Sentinel League with the, instead of the pedals. I don't like the pedals as much. There we go. Why does YouTube not like it if you don't turn... I mean, I imagine they don't like it, but they give me the option, so I turned it off. There we go. And whereas Twitch didn't let me do that. But we'll see if it actually, whatever the setting I set up over there, because we'll go over there pretty soon. We're at like almost an hour and a half. Usually I do about an hour and a half here, and then I go over to Twitch. We'll do that again. But we'll see if their setting of 30 seconds per hour actually works. I'm curious. Which isn't bad. I mean, better than like one every 10 minutes. Some channels I go to, it's got tons of ads on it. And then sometimes there's no channels, or none. So I don't know how they do it. We'll take that and that and that. Let's knock this one out. Hey, welcome to the stream. Very cool. Yeah, I always wondered how that works if YouTube penalizes me for doing that. I don't think they do, but I have no idea. It'd be hard unless I work there. It'd be like hard to figure that stuff out. Just like this, we're just knocking out some sulfite. Basically here for sulfite and whatever this ritual is going to give us too. There's not very many creatures in this map though. I'd have to up the monster density. This is just an easy map to run for sulfite. And I threw ritual in here because, and we actually did well. We got like about 5 divines out of ritual, and I ran maybe 6 rituals, so it wasn't terrible. Where's the guy? Oh, there he is. Our merc found him first. It wasn't terrible, but I just not very good for gold. So I don't know. We'll see. There we go. Alright, guys. Let's knock these guys out. This is pretty easy stuff. And what is that? An infamous Storming Zealot. We'll take a peek at what they have.
No gods in Tharthis, only houses.
And if you fight them, you gotta, if you open their thing, you gotta fight them because otherwise you lose renown. Or tremendously renowned with it. Losing a duel will cost you some of your, as will viewing a mercenary gear without dueling them. So if I just look away, it doesn't hurt us, right? No, if we leave the map, though, I think it hurts us. And this is all blah. Here we go. This guy's going to get hit pretty hard, though. Yep, he hit pretty hard there. Look at that. That's brutal hits he was doing. But we're okay. And we'll take this one and this one. We have one more of these to go and 2 more sulfites. There's the sulfite. And we might as well jump in and knock out the boss. He's right here. And easy boss fight. Jeez, a little tougher than normal. But we got a chunk of gold out of him, not bad. And we'll take that. And I don't want to deal with that Society's Remorse thing. What about for you guys? Do these beams ever hurt you? I mean, I'm trying to stand in the beam, and it's not... Look at this. It doesn't even hurt you. I don't know why they... Is it like undertuned or something? Hey, Oliver. And good day, mate. Hey, what does a renown do? I'll go show you right now. Oh, she's already gone. It's like a reputation. If you're always fighting those guys, then your renown builds up, and you'll get better. You'll get access to better, more infamous type. What do you call it? Mercs. But if you look at their gear without fighting them and just leave the map, then you'll get penalized, and you won't get as much. You won't get, the cool ones in there as much or at all. You got to build up your renown. So every single one I've ever opened, I've always fought them. So sometimes I don't even look at their gear, but in general, that's what you should do for the mercs. And it's not well explained too. So a lot of people are like, "Oh, I don't want to deal with that fight." So they don't care about the loot, but you got to. So they put it in so that people wouldn't just check them out, farm them, just take a quick look and exit. So you actually had to do the fight. That's why they added it. And that's a prismatic. That's the one that does the minus 8 total. That's actually a good one, but it's still not worth anything. Early in the league, this is worth something, but Not right now. We'll put this in here. All right, I think we're in good shape to do, yep, at about a, oh man, I've been letting them go, bummer. Okay, so I'll do that from now on, no problem. Thanks, man, no problem. No problem. And 1 second, guys. I'm going to get a drink of water here. And we'll just do this. Copy. All right, I think at the 1.5 hour mark, I'm going to go like this. We're going to go over to, I'm going to go over to Twitch. You guys don't have to go over there, but we're going to check it out. I accomplished the affiliate thing, and we're going to see if the ads are truly only 30 seconds per hour. I've scaled those way down. I tried to turn them off. I couldn't turn them off, but we'll see. So I'm going to head over there. I'm going to take a drink of water, and I should be over there in about a minute. About a minute. We'll see. Yeah. Water in that. Sounds good, guys. And thank you. Thanks, everyone. Thanks all. See you there. Cheers. All right. So I have to figure out how to shut this down, and we'll go over there. Thanks all. And I'm just going to go like this.